ninjas, how are you guys doing? It's your girl Owamie, aka Miss Fearful, called the blog about. And welcome back to my channel. Of course, if it's your first time, please do make sure that you subscribe, and obviously also make sure that you do hit the button. I know that I said obviously twice, but I've just been going through it, okay? But anyway, please do make sure that you hit the bell so that you do not miss any upload. And obviously, my ninjas, y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it is. So yeah, my ninjas, let's go ahead and get into this. We're gonna be talking about Inno Morolong. Inno Morolong went to a podcast. Now, this podcast, I think it's called Hazel Mahazard. Okay, it's fairly new. I did see that. I think they have about 3 videos in there, for like the videos themselves, not short. Like, you know, you can see that it's a new podcast. And I do have to say that Hazel, if that's her name, the lady that conducted the interview, I do feel like she's someone that is actually doing a great job. She definitely will go far. I actually loved her interviewing skills. The only advice that I would give is, honey, if you ever come across this video, your lighting is too much. Your lighting is too bright. So the people that are actually shooting you, they need to know how to adjust those lights. They need to tone them down. Less is more sometimes when it comes to lighting. You know, you have to dim them, you have to balance them and everything. So yeah, whenever they did like the close-up shot, it was a bit destructive because the light was just too bright on both of them. So that's just constructive criticism from me. Other than that, I felt like the interview was interesting, funny, scary, and a mess at the same damn time. I absolutely loved everything. So she decided that she was going to interview Inno Morolong, who went there with a green outfit, and girl, of course, like always, was feeling herself. When I tell you guys that Inno Morolong is a walking contradiction, in my opinion, forget about it. Just forget about it for good, okay? So there was a lot of things that obviously Hazel asked. As I'm saying, I felt that her interviewing skills was just chef's kiss, okay? Sorry. However, Inno Morolong, I felt like, you know, as much as they were asking her questions, with some questions kind of deflected, with some questions she was just circling around, saying things that honestly did not make sense. Like, Inno Morolong was even talking about how she's such a nice person, and I'm like, where? Because people literally are out here like thinking what they're gonna tell us, like, I'm a nice person, you know, I would never do anything to harm. Like, honey, we see you. We see you. So Inno Morolong, like, her saying that she's such a nice person, she's such a this and this, you don't gotta tell us your character, who you are or how you are. Your character will tell us. Your character, how you live, is gonna tell us whether you're a nice person, whether you're a soft person, whether you're this, whether you're that. We are going to see. So there was a lot of questions that obviously were asked. One was also about the alcohol and the crack. You know, not the crack, the coke, the drugs, basically, that she has been accused of using for years, you know, not for years, but for a while now, that they've been accusing her of being a druggie. To be honest with you, I can't even remember the answer to that. As I said, there was a lot of circling and stuff. She really didn't get into like saying, I do not do drugs. I did not hear that statement. If she did, then it means that I missed it. But she literally like did not go into that like that, you know. The other thing again that she was also being asked was, you know, all these fights that she has with people. And she basically said that is because these people disrespect her, you know, this and that. However, there was a moment that Inno Morolong, her real self, when she's sitting on that couch, crossing her legs, she wanted to be this person. I don't know if she was pushing perfection, or maybe there was like some saying, you know, some briefing where they told her to say do not cuss, because she did say, you know, the F word, and she said, sorry, I cussed, you know. So I was like, did they tell you not to curse, or is it just a matter of you wanted to portray yourself as a different person now, because we know that Inno curses? And so I lost my train of thoughts. What was this? Oh, okay. Yeah, so when it comes to that, you guys, like, I was just thinking about it and I'm like, girl, you don't gotta like come out here and play Miss Nice with us. We know you. I feel parched. But anyway, yeah, when she was talking about that, guys, I was like, no. Like, it's definitely not giving what it's supposed to be giving, because, girl, we know you. We see you. The Inno we know is the one that is loud, that is crazy. And the moment that actually came in, you guys, I get when she went there, she was trying to be, you know, this polished, posh, you know, her legs crossed, a lady, basically. Cha did the Inno Morolong we know not pull out. Go ahead and watch this clip.
At this point, I suffer too much for you people. I suffer too much. Watch this nonsense.
But I post a vote saying I must go to jail. So you think that is right? You putting me on your show to say that's right for people to do that for me? To do that to me? I hear you. Wow. So you saying that? I'm not saying that. What are you saying that? What are you saying this? And where you have? Oh, you don't.
Now, this was from Instagram. I took a clip of it and I uploaded it or posted it on Instagram, which you should follow me. It's at boldly Owamie if you are not. And guys, it was so awkward. When I tell you it was awkward, it was so awkward. Hazel is definitely a better person than me. I felt like at that point when she was doing that, had it been that they had cut, I was gonna think she went and she did something, got on something, and then came back because she was acting drunk. It looked like it's either she's drunk or she's like, number one, Hazel did not ask a question that or say something that I felt was offensive to that level. That's me. It was almost as if Ugo was just on something. I don't know what, but like, it was just crazy. Honestly, like now, I do think that Inno Morolong needs to go to the doctors. Like, God, you better get checked out, you know? Because it's a very... Guys, it took split seconds, just split seconds, just for her to get that upset. To a point where, like, she had her finger... Oh, guys, my hand is so painful. I'm sorry. But she had her finger like that, like... No, ma'am. If it was me, it would have definitely ended badly. The interview would not have finished or ended. The interview would not have even been aired because nobody was gonna want any proof of anything. No, honey, you are not doing that with me. Not that crap. I would have slapped that hand off my face, and then it would have been a brawl, like literally. You ain't doing that. Like, I don't understand Inno Morolong. Like, girl, who do you think you are? And let me tell you something, guys. I've met Inno Morolong. I've met her. I met her the time that I went to propaganda, the time that was Sian's birthday. And let me tell you something. Inno Morolong is so small. Inno is small. Like, her body structure. Oh, girl, wait. She is very, very skinny. Like, she's small. Right? And so I just always ask myself, like, all these people that she keeps beating up and doing this and doing that, like, guys, you can't fight. Like, one thing about me, at my size, you are not skinny and you're beating me. Forget about it. If I have to sit on you, if I have to sit on you to win, I will sit on you. No ways. What do you mean? Like, somebody that is that small is going to be... Guys, I'm telling you, she's so small. So I don't understand, like, why is it that it's almost as if like she's somebody that, you know, she can fight or whatever. You guys need pap. Y'all, a lot of you guys need pap, Shem. I won't even lie. You really honestly do need pap. Or maybe that's why she uses bottles, because she knows that maybe, you know, if it was... She really can't stand it. I do not know, but one thing I am going to tell you is that you are not gonna disrespect me in that way. I don't care if it's my show or not. If you come with some BS and you're pointing your fingers on my face, I will slap that hand. And if we have to go down, then we will go down. Okay? And I do not promote violence, but I also just do not promote abuse. No ways. She was very disrespectful. She was definitely threatening. The way that she was talking, her tone of voice, her finger. How did Hazel know this girl's not gonna just abruptly slap you? She has got such a long history of violence. Like, Hazel is very chilled for my she's too chilled for my liking. Like, girl, this girl has been accused of literally brutalizing people's faces, and you're gonna just sit there and she has got her finger there. What if she offers your eye? No, this is Inno Morolong might die. No ways. And then after that, you guys, she chugged the glass of alcohol, and then she was like, toast, and then the interview continued. It was one of the craziest things that I've ever seen. That's why I'm saying that girl might have some disorder that she does not know. Like, it's very abnormal, and I'm gonna tell you, it's very abnormal for one to switch from 0 to 1,000 and then back to 0 again. Because if you watched the interview, it continued as normal. Literally, had they not included that part, you would not even believe that that part happened. If somebody just came and said, do you know in that interview this and this and this happened? Unless if it was a matter of there was some manipulation that happened there. But I will not lie to you guys, it just, wow. You know, she literally just proved what Hazel was asking about, you know, provoking people. When they asked her about calling Doro, was it Doro or Dineo ugly, she said it's because it's the truth. She was there basically saying that she and Makadze are now okay. She also said that she and Master KG are now okay. She was trying to show like receipts, you know, about, you know, oh, these people I talk to, these people are in the industry, this and this. She also addressed the claims where Wendy said that she's a pimp. She fully denies that, to say that she's not a pimp. So all this time that she says, I need gorgeous girls to come and be at my table, blah blah blah, you have to be a certain body type and whatever, she claims that is because when she's hosting, she has to bring fresh faces, so basically new people, I guess. And then I'm like, okay, you bring them for who is the question? For who? Is it for the club? Is it for the men that are in the club? Then is that not part of pimping? Her explanation of pimping says that she says that Americans have actually gotten this thing down. If you're a pimp, it means that, you know, you have to get a cut from the man and the woman. If you don't get your money, then basically she does what, you know, she has been accused of doing. I'm a bodle, you are going to suffer. Will suffer, okay? So they're gonna beat you up for that money. So she basically says that that is a pimp. Wendy did say that she was a pimp when she went to McG. So she claims that she hooked Wendy up once, I think, with someone. She says she never got money from that. She says that she also hooked Doromongi, and you know, she said that Doro would give her like small money. She was talking about 5,000 and whatever. I'm like, that's not small money for someone to give you. Like, if you were to give me 5,000 rand, I would never say that's small money. Okay. And then also, obviously, she then spoke about Babalo as well, who she claims she has also hooked up. Like, honey, Jew is a pimp, in my opinion. Jew is, you may just be an unpaid pimp, which would make you just a stupid pimp. That's it. Like, that's my opinion, and I'm not even trying to insult her. You guys know I don't like insulting people, but I'm simply saying that you are probably just a pimp then that just does not charge. Because hooking people up, like, you can't tell me that now you just go around hooking people up. No. Wendy, was she your friend? That's why she came out and she said that you were actually a pimp. And so the other part again, you guys, that literally had me on the floor. She was talking about the Diamond and Dolls show, which horrible. I tried to watch season 1, I couldn't even finish it. So whatever seasons are out, I'm not interested. It's just not my kind of change, okay? But she was talking about how she is breaking boundaries, and you know, she is a girl in Sandton that is driving a Polo. Is there anything wrong with driving a Polo? Absolutely not. I don't see anything wrong. But for Inno Morolong, that is constantly in people's pockets, disrespecting people and their shmoney and everything, honey, don't lie. Don't talk about like you is out there breaking boundaries. Just say that my car is a Polo. That's it. And there ain't nothing wrong with that, you know. Just be honest about it. My car is a Polo. It's an old Polo, and that's the car that I have, and that's the car that I will drive. And how I can tell you guys right now that I don't think that girl is too proud of her car. She has never posted in front of her car. That Polo, I don't even know the color of it. she doesn't post much, like I've not seen, like on her feed, I've never seen her actually post with her car. She has never. That is why when she was fighting with Dineo was asking to say, put a picture of your car, let's see, and I didn't see that share. You know, so her talking about she's breaking boundaries, consenting, she can be, you know, staying there, whatever, driving a Polo or Forster, Shem, I won't even lie, because we all know that certain prices are wild. Okay, so if you can't afford a car, how then are you affording? Like, okay, maybe let's say you can afford, but at the same time, like, are you renting? Are you owning? What's going on? You know, if somebody owns an apartment in Sandton and they drive a Polo, chef's kiss. Like, okay, honey, you have your priorities, that's what you wanted. But for someone like, you know, guys, do you understand the circumstances are different? Because we all know that Inno is for the lax life. I don't understand how she has dated Botapiwa that she claimed to be scammers and everything. She never ever got one of these guys and her rich Nigerian friends to buy her a car. Like, girl, Jew is lacking shibubu. Jew really is sleeping on yourself, because at the end of the day, all these hookups, and I would rather just become a pimp and own it and say, I'm gonna hook you up, I need money, and go buy a car, honestly, than have to sit here and be like, no, I'm not a pimp. And then what are you doing, like hooking people up for free? The one that she claims she hooked Doromongi, apparently it's a real bag. Okay, Udore has been out of the country and whatnot, living the best life, and you're out here and you ain't even driving a car that you would be like proud. No. So her talking about she's breaking the boundaries to say you can, you know, be a person from Ekasi that is driving a Polo and be a Sandton hand. No, Sandton is about the lifestyle. Sandton is about the lifestyle. Like, what Sandton, even the car I drive, it doesn't cut it there. You know, it's like, okay, that's a nice car, but okay, that's that. You know, like Sandton, giddy X6, see, ndagaba giddy Ferrari, giddy Maserati, giddy. I've never seen a Bugatti, but you know, let's be real, you know, it's the lifestyle. It's the lifestyle, darling. But she did say that on the new season of Diamond and Dolls, we can expect traveling, buying a new car. So she does say that, you know, honestly, for me, I just feel like it's because she just couldn't afford another car. I don't think that Inno was gonna stay with her car if she had an option to be driving a Range Rover at this point. I don't think so. She said that her friends give her stuff, so maybe they do borrow her, but she has not gotten a friend, I guess, that is you know what, like, yeah, I'm gonna buy you, you know. So I don't know, you guys, what's going on there, but I did feel like, girl, why not children? Come on now, Chester, come on now, you know. But yeah, overall, you guys, the interview, as I said, it had so many different emotions. There were the funny aspects of it, there were the scary aspects of it, like when she had her finger and I'm just like, child, that's Inno Morolong. Okay, it never ends well when it comes to these situations, in my opinion. We've just seen too many stuff. She did also say that, you know, she just has a loud mouth, she's not a killer. And I was like, you're not a killer, honey, we know this. Your friend Musakalo is the killer. But at the same time, just like, you're quarter to being a killer yourself. If you continue the lifestyle that you're living, in my opinion, Juwi is going to end up a killer and Juwi is going to end up in jail. Because this whole thing of hitting people with bottles, this whole thing of doing this and that and that, trust and believe, some people are fragile. You will hit somebody one day and they will drop dead, and I'm telling you, it will be a mess that you can't even get away from. So I don't know what ended up happening, honestly, with the last case that just happened now of that girl that was like literally so blooded. I have a feeling maybe she got paid, I do not know, but as for now, it seems like everything is quiet. So hey, I'ma also leave it there. Go ahead and comment down below what you guys think of this whole situation. You can go and watch the full episode. If you have watched the full episode, what did you think of it? Yeah, from Owamie, I love you guys. Stay blessed. And I'll see you guys in my next upload. Bye, ninjas.